let's head back before it gets to be nightfall, because I don't feel like defending them through a zombie invasion. But if you can find the one that's got a smelter, you can obviously just take the seared bricks right out from it. But they've also got the, like, a chest with a bunch of the parts in it. Sometimes I think they've got casts, but usually it's just a bunch of random tool parts. Like, it could be like a copper sword blade in there, or, you know, like a slime handle or something weird like that. And it's just, it's nice to get you going. These hats are strange. I don't know what to think about most of those. They're a little bit extra, I feel. And also somewhat common. Must get to bed before nightfall. Don't want zombies and stuff. It's a gotcha game. Gotta get the hat. Gotta get all the hats. Collect all of them. I don't wanna. My tea's smelting. Oh, I'll hang on to that, sure. Potato seeds put away. Acacia saplings. The bone. I guess the copper I put away. The copper ore, iron ore. There's a lot of this. Throw it in here for now. Until I get something more proper set up later on. Okay. And you were going to work on a bit of glass. I guess I'll have you both do it. I definitely need more wood, so I'm just going to chop a bit of it here. And this time I'm actually going to get the wood that I say that I'm going to get. Because I wanted to get just like a few stacks of the wood earlier on, and then got completely distracted by just exploring. Oh, come on. Didn't know that if you hold shift, it actually affects what you can and can't reach. Today I learned. Everyone likes hats. Rex from New Vegas does not like hats. Was watching someone play the Blackout Club, and one of the gods gave him a halo, and there was much rejoicing. I don't know most of those words. What's the Blackout Club? Could you describe it in like 12 words? There's still wood up in there. I love the mod that makes the leaf deterioration speed up a lot. Whatever mod that is, it's great. Okay. So it was it one glass in the center surrounded by bricks? Yeah. I don't know why I did it like that. And then I think there was also some seared windows that I can make also. Just a bit bigger and fatter. And then I think there's a type of glass that I can get that works for just like, it's just a big transparent block so you can see in. Okay, quest book. I've done it. I've done everything you've asked for. 4 lava cans. Weird-ass multiplayer horror game with a lot of stealth elements. Okay. The most interesting feature so far is the devs all play gods in it and will periodically enter your game to do weird shit with you. What they did with Asheron's Call, that was great, man. Fucking bells around, stomping around, being controlled as a GM. You have to swear allegiance to him or else he'll just fucking annihilate you in whatever village is nearby. So he had his own, like, monarchy going on, and the thing with the monarchies in that game was the experience had a trickle-up effect. A portion of the experience that you would earn as a vassal goes to your patron, and then thereby some of the experience that they get goes up and it goes up and it goes up, and if just eventually, if it's big enough, the monarch of the entire thing gets just loads of experience all the time, which, considering this was a big endgame boss dude who's stomping around that people are swearing allegiance to, he got pretty strong. Who made buckets so hard? Have they? As you may or may not have noticed, the recipe for buckets has drastically changed. Oh, okay. But we can do cans. Buckets changed? Why? Bucket. That didn't fucking change. The shit you talking about? That is normal. Okay, so let's see about getting this set up generally a little bit, and we'll like build a building around it to a degree. I think Asheron's Call got the finally the tools required to host your own server. They were gonna release everything that you needed at some point, but I don't think they ever did. But they did give permission for somebody else to make like an emulator, I think. So there's like ACMU or something that you can get just to play some Asheron's Call. Just quite good. If you're looking for a really old school RPG feel in an MMO environment, Asheron's Call is quite good. It's changed so much though, so I wouldn't be able to help you if you run into troubles. But I played that a lot. That was my first MMO experience. One of my first experiences with the internet, and overall a really good time. I don't really want to be so close to them though. Like I don't want to live with them. But I don't know how far away is too far, or like how far away is far enough. I'll just hang out in this opening here, and hopefully that's far enough away. Because I know if you exist near them during night, there will sometimes be zombie attacks, and the villagers are a bit dumb and ill-protected, and they tend to just die. So it's not so great. But let's go for here. If I clear this out a little bit. Flatten it out. Get you out of here. And I'll start putting the smelter down and we'll build a building around it. Although what I did before, which I quite liked, was the smelter was actually the outside of the building and the access panel, so to speak, was indoors. So it'll kind of, I'll probably do that again. It'll actually be like the wall of the building. So we'll see. So we'll just plop it down here, I guess. Why not? Good a spot as any. Technically, I think that works. I don't remember if I have to do the bottom bit. Maybe I have to. I'm completely full on seeds and stuff. One of you can be the... I need a tank. I need a controller. I need the drain with the faucet into a table. So we can have... Technically the table can be in the ground. Like this is going to be so like forced because I don't have the materials currently. But bear with me here. The drain with the faucet. The controller. and a tank. That lights up, indicating that it's working. I can put into you then. Hello. You like it? Yeah? I don't. I think it's a bit shit. Don't go in that. I don't need blood yet. I love the enthusiasm, but I really don't need blood yet. I mean, I'll take it if you want. I'll take it. I won't judge. I'm putting lava in. I don't think you'll fit. Is that too small of a gap for you to fit? Yeah, I don't think you'll fit. Okay, fine. Okay, get off though. I don't want you here. Give me a little more room. So this is generally how I smelt stuff for a while. I need actually a basin instead of a table. You're empty, right? Yeah, it should be empty. So we'll do that and break it for a moment. It raises up a little, because otherwise, man, it just annoys me so much. There's that. With the faucet. There's that back. Give you some dirt back. Okay, and I'll have to come back for this. I'll have to grab some metal for it anyway. But that's how we're going to smelt stuff down. Instead of using furnaces, we just use that. It's a lot nicer. I get to save my coal, and I think you get a little more out of it. I'm not too sure on that, though. The biggest benefit of having it is that I can make alloys through it. So if I put, like, tin and bronze through it or something, we get some crazy alloy thing. And the alloys have their unique things, too, also for Tinker's Construct, and it's a thing. If I burn down the village, I won't have to defend them. Well, there is lava right there. I mean, that's not, it's not the worst idea ever. And I don't get my cans back, huh? Okay, that's fine. I think cans are really... I think it's just like a V of 10 gets you a can. Or like 8 cans or something wild. And quest-wise, was there... Did that lead to anything? Oh, make some cans. Yeah, okay. Yeah, kind of. A gear cast, right. Yeah, this is really... this really throws you into it a little bit. It's nice. I like the quest log. I like it a lot. It gives you direction, which I need a little bit of, because there's a bunch of mods in this. There's 186 mods, I think, in this mod pack. It's just like that. It's just way too much. A lava moat around the village? How do I do... the smelter basin type thing. Oh yeah, just like that. Oh, but with bricks. Oh shit. It's just like a block of metal with the tool station and bricks on top gives you the tool forge, which you need for the fancier materials. I'm not too far off from that. Okay, so I think what I would have to do is I'd have to put the seared bricks in to melt it and then put it onto the casting table. But I would need to get a brick cast, which for that I need a certain casting material, which I think is aluminum bronze or something like that, or gold, neither of which I've currently got, so I can't currently make casts. So I can't make a brick cast, so I can't turn this back into brick. So for the moment, actually, I'm a little bit boned. I need to get more seared brick. Which, fine. Damn it. Okay. We'll be back for that. What do I need more of right now? Clay? I think just clay. Which there should be a bunch of still. Oh, this freaking grass, man. There's so much of it. Darn it, nature. It's in every game I play. Guess I could make a boat real fast. Yeah, screw nature. What's it good for, huh? Impeding progress, that's right. That's what it's for. I'll make a few just in case. The boats have been drastically improved over the versions of Minecraft, but I still don't trust them to just break randomly. It's just it's an old fear of mine. Oh, this is poopy boats. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I thought it was the cool boats. Is there maybe a different boat that I can make? Because the cool boats actually have, like, a raft. Yeah, no, there's an electric boat I can make. Or, not a raft. Actually have, like, paddles, oars. And they're pretty legit. Yeah, these are just awful. These are garbage boats. Shit. I'll check the water up here. I haven't really been over here, so it's a little bit of exploration as well. Best of both worlds. That's a mountain. We got a mushroom biome over there. Man, this is... What a cool seed. Again, there you go. Minus 229,533,027. That's minus 229,533,027. Call now. Or don't. Whatever. Some horses also. Oh. For a second I thought my shovel was gone. No. Operators are standing by. Central is standing by to take your calls. Customer, you have to order the Deluxe Ultra Mega 6000 package if you want to have better success. No, that's okay. I'll just take the standard version. But customer, you need this. Oh no, Central, please. I just want the standard model. Oh, that's marble. That's not clay. And already, that's sort of done it. Just need some more sand now. You use the skulljack only when you can't stand the nagging anymore. Not when it's actually convenient or when you're supposed to. Yeah, you'll get annoyed by it much sooner than you find a good time to use it. That's just how it is. slag, dirt, and water. And slag is just a byproduct of other stuff in the induction smelter. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good enough for now, I suppose. Like, if I get a little more gravel, I could finish off the stack, but... You think Central just calls up random resistance members because we have the extended radio? And he's just like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing okay, Central. What bothers you today? Resistance member, you're gonna need to separate whites and colors for ultimate laundry efficiency. You think Central's just like the most epic backseat gamer that there's ever been? Probably. He kind of seems like the type. Just throw in all the coal, it's fine. It's fine. I'll keep a little bit so I can make charcoal. What a mess this is. Just needed a few bricks. One more. There we go. And then I can take... like the iron ore. I think the gravel I can fit in there also. Copper don't quite have enough. I think you get a little more doing this, but I'm not entirely sure. Mighty smelting. Tell me your secrets about alloys. I think I needed gold or aluminium brass. Aluminium and copper mixed together for the aluminium brass that I can use to make the whatsits. Melting down horses in the smelter to give glue. Wow. I don't think that's legitimate. Yeah, that teaches you how to make all that stuff. But to make casts... I think it was the aluminium brass. Which I've kind of got the materials for. That's how to make it. I don't think raw bronze works for casts. But I don't have the materials to find out anyway. So let's bring the copper and tin with. Or... aluminium and copper. Okay. So there's that. And there's some more of that. I'll just bring all this over. And I'll take some more of these while you're working on it. Okay. Oh, what? What? Owned. Assassin's Creed style. Awesome. So I'll actually put the... Yeah, that can stay. And for a moment, there's a seared brick. So we throw in the aluminum gravel. Yeah, that smelts up. Okay, good. I'm gonna make this a little taller so I get some more slots. I've never had a smelter so small before. Man, this is pretty tiny. And I made a casting table already. Okay. Or a basin, rather. You just throw the stuff in, it smelts up, and stacks up into there. Why not go for the big ones? The big smelter, you mean? Because I don't have the bricks for it. Like, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I need more of them. It adds up pretty fast. What was it, 3 aluminium to 1? No, 3 to 1 copper. We got 10 ingots in here right now. Will you give me 2 ingots or just 1? 2 ingots, nice. So 4 of these. A shorter 3x3? Yeah, maybe. I mean, we'll definitely be expanding this thing. It'll probably be, I think 7 across is the biggest you can make it, 7x7. So we'll probably do that and have it stack up from there. It's just a matter of collecting all the stuff that I need for it. It's just, it takes a while. And fuel-wise, doing fine. I guess I could fill it up more. It retains the lava when I get rid of it, so it's not really a waste doing it now. It's got 3,500 out of 4,000 lava. Each can was 1,000. And 1 more ingot. It just automatically mixes together here, which is really nice. And you can click on them to switch it around too, because you pour out whatever's on the bottom. So if I've got just like a layer of like molten obsidian or something here that's not mixing, but it's like I need to get that out for something, I can just click the molten obsidian and just like switches that around to the bottom for you, so you can quickly pump it out. It's really nice. It's a cool thing. What did it take to make a gear? It's like a mix of sticks and just like a wooden gear. It'd be fine. Yeah, just sticks. Okay. Pretty easy. I think a wooden gear will work also for the cast, maybe. Yeah. So we got 16. So I click the smelter, it pours out, or I click the faucet rather. Pours out and hardens. And there we go, an ingot cast, and that's all that I'll need. This cast will last forever. So it's really nice and quick, and yeah, the wooden one's not going to be enough. Okay. I might need a thermal foundation gear. Do you say specifically what kind of gear I need? No, not really. Okay, one of those gears though. Okay. So like the iron gear, it's a plus of iron ingots. Okay. Ooh. That's kind of fine. I've got the iron for it. No. I need to make a cat. No, I already made the cast. I didn't bring like my tool rods or anything, so I think well, let's just throw in the iron for now, because there's still room, and that shouldn't mix in and create some crazy molten aluminium brass iron combination. It should be fine. A stone buildcraft gear? You think that'll work? Try to upgrade it a bit and see. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. I guess the wood wouldn't have worked because it would just like burned up or something. Alright, cool. Good shout. No reward for that? God damn it. Infinite cosmic power. Itty bitty generation speed. The survivalist generator is incredibly slow, but fuel efficient. It's also probably the only thing you can make right now, so you've got to deal with it for a while. To use extra utilities generators, you have to use IE wire coils or TE flux ducts to transfer the RF. You can't just put the generator down next to a machine, right? Yeah, because there's different power types and everything. You have to use like converters and all sorts of stuff. Man, it gets fucking complicated. RF being the redstone flux, IE wire coils being immersive engineering, TE flux ducts, thermal expansion flux ducts. So we can use immersive engineering or thermal expansion to transfer the RF, which is fine. Right. Okay, so we'll get on that eventually. So iron down, which I don't need the iron anymore, because I've done the gear cast, which is what I wanted the iron for originally. So yeah, let's throw in cobblestone. This brass I'm just gonna melt out into a basin. Makes a block, which is the equivalent of 8 ingots or 9 ingots, one of those. I think it's 9. And the ingot cast. So I can always melt this back down when needed. Man, these harden quick. Seared stone, only 1 ingot worth. Takes a while, but it works. But the benefit of doing this also is that you can turn this into the directly into the blocks, and it's a nice smooth seared brick block, which is quite nice. I think you can also get the appearance with a chisel. Maybe? Not sure on that. Probably make a chisel. Should also probably just move over my bed. Quickly get some small shack set up for the moment next to there, and then I don't have to make this run all the time. Could also bring over the like the pickaxe head and a tool rod and get those casts going, I suppose. So maybe I shouldn't have turned that stuff into bricks and ingots quite so quickly. I don't know if the wood works though. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Fine. That wood does. So sword blade, shovel head, a tool rod, a binding. Seems to be it. Okay. Take what you've got and turn these all into more of that. So we're getting to the point where I can definitely expand that a lot now and make it significantly bigger. Takes a lot of setting up, but I like it in the end. It gives you a lot of choices in the stuff that you make, and actually has you think about what you're doing a little. You can customize it all a little bit with the different bits and bobs. It used to be that the strength modifier for, like, before I had stonebound stuff, and if you just have a couple bits of stonebound, then it's a weaker modifier. Never quite used to be that way. It used to be that you just sort of 3 ingots of it, not a lot. You just put on, like, here's the iron head. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. There's a bonus for having iron. And then, oh, let's do the copper tool rod. And then you get the entire bonus for having copper on there. If you had multiple parts, it would be stronger, but it would never be weaker than base. And it seems like nowadays with the modifier, it can be weaker than base. So if you just have, like, one copper tool rod on, then it's going to be whatever the benefit of having copper is, but, like, cut in a third, basically. So they've changed that a lot. So we'll see how that goes. Empty this all out, and I will make it bigger. Because goddamn. Cool. So we take some of the wood and we make a quick chest. Because holy cow. I'll throw it here. Okay. I think I had accidentally smelted a bit of it. Yeah. I guess you can kind of stay there. You don't need to move. But the back wall will be bringing out. Dirt block. Let me see about this. Does the floor have to be also done? Multi-block structure. 3x3. Keep it hollow. Containers. Small. Yeah, just as you had it to be a basic one. A structure must be a 5x5 shell due to the amount of heat lava gives off. No vertical restrictions. It used to be 7x7 was the biggest it could be. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about the floor, but I'm going to do the floor anyway. Ew. you're the drain. And then the controller. There. Not happy with that. Does this have to be maybe on the ground? Ah, I'm missing a bit there. Still no. I think this might have to be on the ground. Dual. And all right. So now significantly more room for everything. That's pretty good. I'll take these back because I think these all just require... No, not that actually. I want... Yeah, these. Fill these back in because I think each cast only requires 1 ingot. And while you do that... Let's see about getting a building set up. Like, I think I'll keep you as the... As the whatever. The side stuff, we can move the drain, I suppose. But, like, that'll be a supporting wall. Don't think it'll burn up. We'll find out. It might burn up a little bit. Isn't it 1 too wide? Nah. I think 7x7's the limit. I remember reading that on one of the mods at some point in time. Here's the tool rod. Oops, shit. Well, we need a blank one at some point also, I suppose. It melts pretty fast. There we go. So now you're empty. So I can rotate all this around to the front. The pick's about to break. There it goes. So I have like 1 drain there with the faucet into, for now, a basin. And then we can get another drain here. So we'll have 2 drains going. And if I move the chest, I could get another couple going. The corner bit's not okay, though, so it'd actually just be here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll make it even wider at some point later on. I have to repair this, though. With stone. I think I'm okay to just make another... Just another bench. Is that the one? Tool station? Gas. Need. Housing. Quickly. A lot of this will turn into planks. Ha. Okay. Right. So pickaxe and a stone I don't have. Excellent. Well, that was all for nothing, basically. Good. Oh no, there's stone here. Okay. Good. Okay. I want another drain here at some point. Don't have the materials for it, though. I need more bricks. Okay, so we'll just stick with the one for now. So there. And yes, you're there. Controller, the fuel. And then this side. There you go. It's happy again. Okay. So that's back to working. I can put the table down temporarily. And we can see about actually making this into a housing situation of sorts. Our first actual house, and we'll finally move out of the cave area, because I don't really want to be in there for too long. And then I think next up we'll be getting the tool forge, so I can get the better axe, the hammer, the excavator, and then we can chow through the raw materials really quickly. I don't have to work as hard for that. Ready for a 5-hour stream? No, it's not going to be that long. I'll probably just be going for another about a half hour, actually. I've got some stuff to do before noon. So let's make this generally something decent, but it will be expanded upon later on. So let's also make it with keeping that in mind. That'll be alright, I think. Something like that. And the outer wall. I've kind of got the stuff in the wrong spot. You need to move in a bit. And you need to move in a bit. Exodus gonna call it a night. Alright, take it easy, Exodus. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. Again, won't be going for too much longer. Something like that. It'll look a bit strange for now, but bear with me. Axe. Oh, right, that was a vanilla axe. Oh, yeah, okay. Sure. Make another vanilla axe. I was just gonna repair it real fast. Is that a tree on a tree? It's not the wood I would prefer, but it'll do. Ish. Looks a little odd from the outside. Looks maybe a little bit better. Not willing to go to the post office at noon? Hey, I'll be done by then. So that works out pretty well for you. Welcome back. And we'll just throw the bed there, I guess. Yeah, no, something like that. Get some more of the standard logs. Just to generally get the idea across of what I'm going after a little bit, and then when we expand it, I'll try to make sure the like the beams are centered and exposed how I want them to be, and that kind of stuff. Pretty sure there's a very massive cave system beneath me. Somewhere a Persian wearing his sheep hat. Oh, I'm sure there is. Yeah, like this is all strange and weird. Wrong spot. I think I want to go up one more, actually. Okay. I suppose. For the moment, it'll work. But you need to be, I think, covered up completely to count, right? Because I want, like, exposed beams and stuff like that, because I like that a lot. I'd like it to be just a little bit exposed, ideally, but I don't think I can really do that until I do the facade bits, which... Mess. That might be a little while. Because you can get all these certain structures, it's like, this is a scaffolding thing, and you can put it down and they got like ramps and corner bits and inside corners, outside corners, and half ramps and stuff like that you can put down. It's just like some rigged together scaffolding type stuff, but then you can put any block, you right click onto it with that block, and it turns into that block. Now, are you gonna burn down? I hope not. Make me very sad if you did. But for now, bang, there we go. It's all off-centered and weird. But the idea is eventually that this will be just the wall from the inside, and it'll have the glass, and you can look into it and see from inside. You can do all the dumping and pouring and stuff from the inside. And that's the wall of the place. You walk in and there you go. And then we'll have the benches along the sides and everything. We'll have storage, maybe even a stairway down for storage. But yeah. And I hate how that looks. Throw down some of the saplings, get some wood back. That might not work too well. And with the lava right here, we can really easily pump and fill. And I think I can eventually actually, like, legitimately pump and get that automated. Pump with BC factory? Ender quarry pump, an industrial craft pump that uses EU. The fluid pump from immersive engineering. That we can get going. We can actually just set that. I think that can go directly into the lava. And we get a pipe network set up, and that can just input right into this. Flare only pressure plates? That's the weighted stuff. Carpenter's blocks, that's the one. I don't think so. Seems like no. I can do landmines. Tinkers construct landmines? Really? Okay. Oh god, and the witchery mod. That's another one that's like, really, really deep mods going on. What was it for the seared window? Seared glass, maybe? Yeah, seared glass. Just a cross of glass with bricks on the corner. We can try that. Hello, Hans. Gonna be ending it here in about 20 minutes, but welcome. I don't know how familiar you are with modded Minecraft or anything, but I've just done the Tinker's Construct base thing with the smelter and a little shit shack set up for it. It's going to be expanded next time and worked on. We'll make it look good and proper. Move out of this little cave thing that I've got here. The standard glass counter, does it have to be like the smooth glass? Standard works. Okay. I can put just sand in there also. That also works. And you get this really nice smooth glass that doesn't have any of like those little white diagonal lines on it or anything. Like it's just completely clean. And I think it links together also. I think. Oops. Oh, the... Oop. Ugh. Okay. This thing looks so bad. Played a lot of modded Minecraft back then, but I somehow don't enjoy the crafting system anymore. Ah. Okay. I don't know if I could just... Can I just put glass in straight up? Yeah, I seem to be able to. Go for it. Go for it. Lots of it. Go, 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 go. Although, actually, let me put my window on first. There. So you can still see through, and it still works. Okay, now go. It's nice that it actually puts the blocks inside for you. It's really cool. And then it turns into the fluid, and you can actually see the fluid in there. It's really nice. Sometimes, like, Forge will update and just gets all fucked up, and it gets, like, really laggy when you're pouring something out. I had before, but they tend to fix that stuff up pretty quickly. Generally, nowadays, it's quite nice. Yeah, I can craft the crafting table once more. It's just a little flat thing. And you can just leave it, right? Like, I crafted again for a little floor bit, but if I do that, and this one, I can just place something on it and it stays. I thought it used to give you the item preview, but I guess not. But you also do repairs. I didn't know it did that. Okay, that's cool. Oh, right, that's not a Tinker's. Nice. There you go, molten glass. So now we can just pour this out directly as a block. Oh my god, there's so much glass in there. 23 blocks worth of glass. There you go, clear glass. Ta-da! Super fucking clean, right? Jeez. This huge fortress gives you flashbacks, dude. This is nothing. This is tiny. This is super duper tiny. I'm talking like, I want this thing to be 7 by 7 and just whoosh way up there. You'll be like, wow, what the fuck did they make there? Everything. We make everything there. I love this stuff, though. It's the best. I don't know how that'll look. But that's another thing. Yeah, not great. And you get it back afterwards. There's a fly stuck in the blinds somehow. The way out is right there, but he's a little too dumb to realize. Oh, Fliege. Good stuff, though. You can also make armors, I think, with Tinker's Construct, right? I think I had a book for it. Maybe. Not 100% sure, actually. I think when I get some quartz, I can also make a quartz-infused glass, which I'll need a bunch of one day. But that'll be down the road. But that's like, I think, hardened and a bit blast resistant. Oh yeah, the @ sign. I don't know if that's enabled by default, though. Run. Go, go, go. Ha. Must make it before nightfall. If this doesn't have the armor, I'm telling you right now, I'll probably end up switching this over to the other mod pack I was considering, Revelations. Because I want the armor. I like the armor. I like Tinker's Construct a lot, and I want all of it. So, at Tinker, and then at armor? Does it work like that? It's looking like it might not have it, actually. Because there's a, like an actual armor forge that you can get. And you put stuff together. Yeah, I thought one of the books said something about armor, that's why I grabbed them. But it might just mean the fancy, like, not actual armor, but like the armor, yeah, modifiers. No, that's that book. Yeah, like goggles, wings, boots, etc. Huh. Let me, we'll save and quit. This might not have the Tinker's Armor stuff. One moment. Let me boot up Revelation and check to see if this has it. If it does, we're restarting this with Revelation. But I'll do off-camera stuff to get kind of up to where I left off here. Yeah? Because I want that. And I'm not really sure what Infinity Evolved has over... Well, Infinity Evolved's got the quest stuff. Revelation doesn't. Oh, and this is actually Minecraft 1.12, not 1.7. Revelation is actually more up to date. Well, shit. I misread it. I thought it was the other way around. So Revelation will have the nicer boat. I think the new attack? I don't know. When was the combat overhaul? Was that 14? I don't know. Yeah, I guess we're going with Revelation, actually. Waiting for huge mod packs to load the stream. Yeah, it takes a bit. Takes a decent bit. It could be worse, though. It could be all the mods. All the mods, you may as well, like, play some Warhammer 2 on the side or something while you wait for it to load. Yeah, Forge stopped at 14. The mods are still basically 12. I think a couple of them are also 13. But for the most part, modding community stopped at 1.12. Forge is at 1.14. The Minecraft updates are coming out way too quickly, though. There's like 1.17 came out and 1.18, I think, is coming out. Ooh, yeah, it's outdated a lot, but that's okay, though, because considering the mods are basically most of the gameplay, the base Minecraft game doesn't have anything huge and massively different, so you know, it doesn't really matter that they're slightly out of date. Kuba's playing Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. Okay. Does it do what it says on the tin? Does it have Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles? Yeah, 1.7 was the old cliffhanger for the mods. And now it's 1.12. We'll see, though. Like, I haven't really played vanilla Minecraft, so I don't really know what the base standard stuff has changed. I know at one point the combat got an overhaul, so spam clicking is like a no-go. Don't do it. It's got the charge thing. I think they got rid of the crit, where you attack while falling to crit. The boats got the overhaul, which the boats are actually good now. That should be in this. That happened a while ago. I want to say the combat overhaul happened a while ago as well. Crits are still a thing. Okay. Other huge things. I don't know. It won't have all the underwater stuff. Village monster raids in vanilla. Those have been around forever, though, right? Like the zombie invasions. That happened ages ago. Different swimming mechanics. That was the more recent one, I think. Yeah, I know, like, basically none of this. I learn about stuff through information osmosis, so it's like I don't really know what I'm talking about. I know enough to be dangerous. Yeah, I don't know though. Like Minecraft being the mods being out of date again, the Minecraft mods are like they are the game basically. So let me just boot up test real quick and see. I did a test so I could get the video settings and everything all set up and good to go. Made sure performance wise it was all right. I think what I'm after is Tinker's Armory is the mod. Not only zombies attacked villages, you have 5 or 6 big waves of monsters and scavengers attacking villages over some nights. Oh, Jesus. When was that? Is that in 12? Or is that like a super new thing? Come on, game. You can do it. You can do it. It's super new. Okay. At think still just 16 pages. There's clay casts you can do now. In 14? Okay. There is armor though, you know, because you play Revelations 2. What's the yeah, okay. There you go, like trimming plates and stuff. Okay. 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 Construct's armor, that's why I wasn't able to find it. Add constructs. Construct, fine. Okay. Well, I still think though that I'll I still think I'm going to give this a good old reboot as Revelations in favor of it being a higher, more recent version of the game. Because I misread it. Ah, the good boats. Moment. We'll just edit that out. It's fine. Oh. Just do a sneaky crossfade here. The good boats. Ah, alright. They paddle, they turn, they accelerate, they slow down, they don't break when you touch something all the time. They do break if you're going fast enough, though. They're so significantly better. Oh my god. Real game changers, these. So I doubt, what was the seat that I had before? I doubt the seat would still work in this version of the game, right? Nighttime mode, that was a test thing. That wasn't a new world. This is FTB Revelations. Or Revelation, rather. Also through the Twitch launcher, if you're interested. Does anybody know the old seed? Although the old seed, I think, was just default, I believe, actually. So I don't remember the old seed. Somebody'd have to, like, go back into my videos and watch the VOD currently and skip ahead to find it. Because if I can get the same world, that'd be great. I don't think I'll be able to, though. Amplified. I can maybe try for Amplified. That'll take a little bit, though, to find a decent one that's not, like, too ridiculous. I know it was minus, like, 233. Well, yeah, like, central is God, yeah, but does that still convert okay? I was hoping for the number string. Maybe, though. We'll see. I'm an XCOM rebel. Starting from a village, we're heading out, I guess. Jesus. Nice thing about this also is you start with the Akashic Tome, which when you use, you could just pull out whatever book you want. And to undo it, I think you look up into the sky and reload it or something? There was some way of doing it. I don't remember what. Some fucking thing. Demand, do you remember? It was, it's just attack. There you go. You just attack in the sky to reset it. Okay, I mean, interesting enough start. I don't really mind the fermenting barrel, fermenting some canola oil. Don't mind starting in a village. That's fine. Oh yeah, the waystones. Yeah, that's right. You can spend experience to travel between waystones. That's right. You can even make your own waystones, but it takes a bit. I didn't want to cheat mode it, though. I want to know the recipe. Stone bricks, obsidian, and a warpstone. Warpstone being emerald and ender pearls and some purple dye. So it's kind of like a mid-game thing to make your own waystone. But if they're close enough, it doesn't actually cost you any levels, so if you do it right, you can chain them together. And we got these berry bushes. We got the saturation bar instead of just the hunger bar. Oh my god. Okay, we're going with Revelations. Absolutely, 1000%. And I might even go with this world. So I'm just going to save and quit the title here. Off camera, I'll do what I can to kind of sort of get caught back up. And we'll see. Holy shit, Kuba, you upgrade your internet today from 120 to 1000. Holy shit, man, grats. That mountain looks familiar, does it though? Need to protect the villages from the alien invasion. Yeah, maybe. I'll off camera though and get kind of caught up back to where I was. I'll have the Tinker's Construct Foundry set up again and a little basic house type thing. And we'll go from there. Which mountain looked familiar? This one. Hey, wait a minute. This waterfall looks a bit familiar too. Is this like some strange bizarro version of the world that I just had? Everything's just like flipped around and weird. It's kind of the same. I think it's just coincidence. But we did start in as, well, it's a savanna plateau instead of just a savanna. So it's slightly different. I don't know. We'll make this work, though. I'm okay with that. That's a fine seed. I'll go with that off camera, and I'll put it together and get caught up again with the Tinker's Construct Foundry setup, and I'll be moved into a house. That's about it. That's all we really did. We didn't really do very much. So, yeah. That'll be next time.